James Turner for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so this is my post-fight review for Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez in his homecoming fight, the first fight he's had in Managua, Nicaragua in almost 10 years. It was a big moment in his career. You know, he's 37 years old, which is beyond ancient in these weight classes because most of the time these fighters are done at, 30, 31, and he's just exceeded all expectations of him. He's exceeded all of the norms in boxing when it comes to the lower weight classes, right? And he's been a trailblazer, and he's a future Hall of Famer, and he's an all-time great of the sport. Now, the question is, how much can Roman Gonzalez accomplish left in his career? Can he become a fight division champion? Can he win a world title at bantamweight? And this fight here was against none other than Ronald Barrera from Colombia, a 21-5 veteran fighter. Been in there with some names we know like Luis Concepcion and Ryoichi Taguchi. And he those guys have stopped him. So it was the right opponent to experiment with at this weight class, to see what Roman Gonzalez has at bantamweight. And I gotta say, man, he looked amazing. I mean, it wasn't, Roman Gonzalez that fought Brian Valoria, but it was a very good, educated, smart version of him. Like I was saying, though, it was a very, very educated, smart performance from Roman Gonzalez. One thing that was really impressive about this fight against Barrera was the fact that he got up to a very, very quick start, which to me was a bit of a surprise because the last time we saw him against Gallo, it took him like 4 or 5 rounds to get warmed up, and he looked his age. He looked every bit of, 35 years old at the time they fought. This fight, he did not look like that. You saw kind of the things that made him the pound king back in the day come back to the forefront in this fight. You saw the educated pressure, the high guard, the parrying, the subtle steps back, the educated straight right hand, the doubling up of the left hand, whether it be via the jab, the uppercut. I mean, it was just one of those performances. He broke him down. He got, 2 knockdowns, and then eventually in the 10th and final round, he got the stoppage, which for him, I believe he hasn't had a stoppage since what? Y'all can correct me about. I believe Calia 5 might have been his last stoppage. He hasn't had one in a long time. It's been some years now. So, great win for him, and he's expected to fight for the world title next. And truth be told, the 2 champions that I think he may fight in this division are going to either be, I think, either the WBO champion Ryosuke Nishida or the IBF champion Yoshiki Takai. And they're both from Japan, as are all other champions in this weight class. I would make him a favorite against both. Nishida is a fighter that is very good, sound, educated, regimented Japanese boxer, but doesn't got a lot of power. And I just don't think he has the other nuances of his game down to deal with a guy like Chocolatito for 12 rounds in a championship fight. Yoshiki Takai, you saw it when he fought, who was it, Maloney? A sucker for a straight right hand, and you can't beat Roman Gonzalez not being able to defend a straight right hand. So I would make him a favorite against both those guys, and I think if he fights either one of those guys next, he will become a fight division champion. And mind you, we can't overstate how big of a deal that is in boxing, because only the who's who of boxing have been fight division champions. Mayweather, Pacquiao, De La Hoya, Thomas Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard, Oscar De La Hoya. And I believe that's about it. He'd be the 7th one in the history of the sport, if give or take 7 or 8. So, it's no active fighter in boxing, not Crawford, not Canelo, none of these guys that you guys like to put on this pedestal have become fight division champion. He'd be the only active fighter in his era to do that. So that's a big deal. Not in a way yet, at least. So great performance. I really enjoyed it. Barrera, I give him his credit. He's not no world beater. He's not no great fighter or nothing like that. But he didn't come to lay down. He fought to the best of his abilities. I'm sure this will get him some more fights as an opponent for other name guys in the weight class. But he just was outgunned, outclassed, and I really enjoyed this fight. To me, I didn't have big expectations for the fight, but I really enjoyed it. And it's crazy that even at 37 years old, 50 plus fights in, Roman Gonzalez is still putting on great fights, still giving us great fights for the sport. And appreciate him when he's here, because I'm telling you guys, he's truly like they use the term generational talent a lot. this guy is truly generational. I mean, the way he's able to sit there in the pocket, parry, step around you, still get 3, 4, 5 punches off, maintaining defensive responsibility. There's no one else like him. I know people want to say Bam is like the next Chocolatito. He's very good. I like Bam. He is Roman Gonzalez. He is not. He's not him. All right. Not to put him down, but I'm just saying this guy's level of positioning, defense, pressure fighting, angles, toughness, everything. He's everything you would possibly want as a fighter. And I'm sure Alexis Arguello is up in heaven looking down at his protege, very proud for how he's carried the flag highly and proudly for Nicaraguan boxing all these years as one of the sport's all-time greats. So that's my take on the fight. Let me know what you guys think. Who do you want to see Roman Gonzalez fight at 118? I think the most realistic fights would be against Takai or Nishida, and they're both very beatable. I'm making the favorite against both. And then, you have Takuma Inoue. I don't think he's fighting Junta Nakatani, so I'll rule that out. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about Chocolatito in his fight against Barrera. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you could love me or you could hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dang. So until next time, take care. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canterbury, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.